Live from Television Park in high definition. Coverage you can count on. This is WJBF News Channel 6. Good morning, Augusta.
Good morning and welcome to Good Morning Augusta. I'm Dion Guillory. It is Saturday, November 28th. We have a lot of news to get to, so let's start with this breaking news in the deadly shooting at a Planned Parenthood clinic in Colorado. The suspect, Robert Louis Deere, was just arrested. We just found out that he is from North Carolina and he's accused of killing 3 people, including a police officer, and that officer was 44-year-old Garrett Swayze, who we're told was a member of the University of Colorado Springs Police Department for about 6 years. We want to go now to Brandy Hitt in Colorado Springs with the very latest.
We're taking fire, got 2 hits.
It was 5 intense hours, police exchanging gunfire with a man inside this Colorado Springs Planned Parenthood facility after the gunman first opened fire in a nearby parking lot.
He was in front of me, and he was aiming at me, and I just hit the gas.
Witnesses say first responders then became the next targets. One by one, officers were shot and took cover.
He turned around with a bloody face and went, "Get out of here, get out of here."
As backup arrived, the gun battle continued inside the building. More than 100 officers on scene, including the FBI.
We have to put gunfire into that room through the walls or whatever. We got to stop this guy.
Joanne Motolini's sister was caught in the building. He spoke to her by phone.
There were some guys shooting.
Did she see him?
Yeah.
What did she say about him?
Yeah, she was hiding. 2
civilians were killed during the shooting spree, along with 44-year-old officer Garrett Swayze. Police say the gunman, Robert Deere, finally surrendered after sunset.
We have our suspect right now.
Our officers acted with untold valor.
9 additional victims were also wounded, including Ozzie Lozano, who's still coming to grips with what happened.
I just felt helpless, that's all.
It's not known how long this area is going to remain a crime scene, and as police continue to investigate a motive in this case, they have not yet made any clear connection with Planned Parenthood. Brandy Hitt, ABC News, Colorado Springs, Colorado.
And for the latest on the shootings and what will happen next, just head on over to our website, WJBF.com. You can find the story on our homepage, and of course, we will update you as more information becomes available, and we'll have more on this breaking story coming up at 7:30. Time now to get you to your forecast. Chief Meteorologist George Myers is here. And George, we've got a warmer than normal forecast for us today.
That's for sure, Dion. Yesterday, we were discussing just before the show started how warm it was yesterday with highs in the middle 70s. Pretty much the same situation coming our way today. Very spring-like. There's a beautiful shot of downtown Augusta and the river as the sun rises over Georgia, Carolina this morning. Temperatures right now on the mild side for this time of year. You'll see a mix of upper 40s and lower 50s across much of the metro area. Thompson, you're at 47. Evans Martinez, low 50s. Augusta, 54. Aiken, you're at 45 degrees. There's no rain across Georgia or South Carolina. We will stay dry today. But as you look to the west, we have that frontal boundary producing rain all across the mid-Mississippi Valley, as well as freezing rain back into Texas and Kansas and portions of Oklahoma. We should hold that rain off until the weekend is over. More on that in just a few minutes. At 8, we'll be partly cloudy and 49. Sunshine by noon and 70. And look at that, by 4 o'clock, 75 degrees. That's nearly 10 degrees above average for this time of year. What a way to end the month of November. More on our forecast coming up in just a second. Dion?
All right, George. Happening right now, Atlanta police are looking for a man they believe beat a baby to death. Cops say the 9-month-old boy was in Jaquest Norris's care when he died of blunt force trauma. Investigators say there is also evidence of sexual assault. Norris is charged with attempted murder. He's also wanted in Florida for a home invasion. Take a look at his picture right there on your screen. If you know where he is, you're asked to call 911. A South Carolina assistant fire chief is facing charges this morning after a traffic stop. Charleston police say Christopher Michael Van Hoy was pulled over this month for driving erratically. The 40-year-old was arrested and charged with failure to stop for an officer. Van Hoy did not take a breathalyzer test because he refused to cooperate. If convicted, he faces up to 3 months in jail. A deadly fire is under investigation this morning in Hilton Head. Beaufort County deputies say one person died in that fire early Friday morning. The victim's name has not yet been released. There's still no word at this hour on what caused that fire. Now to a developing story at 7:05. It's demolition day for the old Davidson Fine Arts School, and former students plan to be there. You may remember the Board of Education talked about tearing down the old magnet school last month. It's on Telfair Street in downtown Augusta. The new school is off 15th Street and ranks as one of the top schools in Georgia. Students will come together before the demolition at 11 o'clock this morning. Well, today is also Small Business Saturday. Locally owned shops in places like Somerville and Surrey Center have items you can buy to check off your Christmas list this year. Some of those places say they're offering discounts to shoppers, and others say they offer items you just can't find anywhere else.
People wear our clothes for years, and our customers come back and tell us that. You know, that so-and-so that I bought, 10 years ago even. I'm still wearing it.
I love it when people can find something for themselves, and I also want them to be able to bring in their Christmas list and get as many people checked off as possible, whether it's family, friends, coworkers.
These small businesses also want everyone to know they are always there, not just for the holidays. And if you can't get out to one today, you can check them out online for Cyber Monday. And the Richmond County Sheriff's Office wants everyone to be careful while shopping this holiday season. Deputies say stores increased its police presence by hiring off-duty officers to work during this time of year. But it's still important to be aware of anything suspicious that may be going on around you. The Sheriff's Office says this will help you stay a little bit safer this season.
Another thing to be aware of is your surroundings. Try to park in a well-lit area. Be aware of your surroundings. If you see something that looks suspicious, don't hesitate to call Richmond County Sheriff's Office. That's what we're here for. We want to make sure everybody's safe this holiday season.
Also, make sure you remember where you parked with your keys in hand so you don't become a victim. Well, online criminals are also out there too during this time of year. The Better Business Bureau says every year scammers prey on popular items and often set up fake websites to sell them. They say pay attention to those sites as they often have misspelled words. And a big tip-off to a scam is a low price for a very expensive item.
If you have anything that's hot or popular and it's ridiculously inexpensive, the chances are about 100% that there's some type of scam involved. Either it's stolen and you're buying hot property, or it doesn't exist at all and you're just giving them your money.
Bottom line, if it's too good to be true, most likely it is. But if you're shopping online, the shoppersafety.org website suggests to keep a clean machine. So all the devices you use for shopping, including your smartphone and tablet, should have up-to-date security software. Make sure the site is legit and secure, and use safe payment options. Credit cards are generally the best option here. And also keep a paper trail. Save your records of any online transactions, including the product description, price, and terms of the sale. Well, Georgia Senator Johnny Isakson is encouraging everyone to drive home safely this weekend. Isakson is urging drivers to use caution during one of the busiest travel days of the year. That'll be tomorrow. That's the Sunday after Thanksgiving. The resolution is called Drive Safer Sunday. It was passed earlier this week and is designed to help drivers think twice when making that trip back home.